as we join you from First Energy Stadium.
It's been absolutely brutal on one side. Talking about a losing streak that right now is just crippling a season.
Well, it is. It's just ruined the season, Jim. You have injuries. You have some really poor coaching decisions that I think have helped them in this losing streak. But most of all, you just have a football team not doing the fundamentals the right way. You know, trying to make big plays on defense instead of just tackling the ball carrier or the receiver. Quit doing those type of things, and you have a good chance of getting rid of this losing streak.
First down at the 24. Toss play. Bell's marked down after a gain of 4. Here's a look at the Steelers' offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Bryant's got the catch and the first.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 44. Bell's brought down after picking up just a yard. And here's the Browns defense. They've had a hard time all season stopping the run. The Steelers will take the snap from the 45. It's complete to Martavis Bryant. Staying with the passing game on first down. The Steelers now move the chains.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Now first and 10. Bell's got it on the handoff.
Steelers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of a couple that time. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Second and 12. Looking at every option. Makes the catch.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
The Steelers have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. Third and 11. The hit jarred the ball loose.
White's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch. Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And he fails to get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. press coverage all the way. First down at the 15. Looking long. He's in the clear. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Steelers set to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Steelers put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. The reception by no one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. There's no doubt it. But you gotta like your situation in the field that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. The point after is good. The Steelers are ready to kick it away. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Browns preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
The Browns go with 2 tight ends on this play. Intercepted! That brings the play to an end.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Steelers back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So I would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line.
Second and goal from the 7. Bell will get it on the toss. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal at the 5. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
White's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
The Steelers ready here for the kickoff. Charging ahead. Gets away. And a flag comes out.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. He'll throw it over the middle.
The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns lineup. They've had a hard time this year moving the football through the air.
Let's go. Second down and 10. Out of the eye, it's Richardson. Gets about 9 on the play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel.
3rd and 1. Richardson's taking the handoff. The Browns will have to punt the football. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. He's hit as he throws it. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Browns defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Looking across the middle, he has the grab. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 46. And straight ahead, Bell.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down and 7.
Bell's going to take the handoff now.
The Steelers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss. Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
The defender able to knock it away.
White's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
It'll be a touchback.
The Browns weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
No, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Here's how the Steelers' defensive lineup. They have been very strong this year against opposing quarterbacks as a team, ranking 4th in pass defense. It'll be 3rd down. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Third down after the penalty. Richardson lined up in the backfield. And here's the toss. And that's a gain of 9.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
First down at the 38. It's hauled in by Richardson. He'll pick up 7 this time.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts him in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
To the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Gets it out for the completion. The Browns on offense here to start the 2nd quarter. Richardson lined up in the backfield. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Taken down at the 39.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. The Browns have it at the 39. Bowes able to read that play and make the hit.
3rd long situations. A lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Get ready.
3rd down and 10. And it's batted down.
Well, in a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Steelers line up in a tight first half. The score's 13-7. Press coverage all the way.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
with the contact. The ball comes out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
This will be second down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Throws the pass. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. It's third down coming up.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Got a flag down here. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit. First down coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Bell's handed the football. Smith's there that time for the tackle. The Steelers have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. Bell struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better, and sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you've got to break some tackles and make it happen. Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
Now, looking at third down. The Steelers come to the line. The first down marker is at the 24. White's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Steelers on their offensive play sheet, they don't have any plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Going to take it home for the touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Spins out of the tackle. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. First down at the 16. Looking long. And they can't connect.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. They're setting up screen. There's a flag right there. Gains 12. The defense will take the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
After that penalty, it sets up second down and 18. The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. Muhammad Wilkerson with the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Third down and must be extremely careful with the football.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
From the gun.
It's intercepted. He's brought down.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
Great starting field position for the offense. He's drilled as he throws.
Second and 10 coming up.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
It's on target to Martavis Bryant.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
First and goal from the 1.
Steelers in for the touchdown.
Bill, we had the pleasure of calling LaDainian Tomlinson's record 28th rush touchdown to establish the single-season record. And here we are today, seeing it matched with that run.
The Steelers lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Steelers ready to kick it away.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
We'll mark him at the 22. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Second and 10. Set up screen. Holmes, the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
This is third down. Double tight end formation.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Easy catch there. No one near him.
That's reception number 2 for him.
First and 10. Toss to the outside. Got a flag. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Looking to go down the field here,
But it's incomplete.
You only get so many opportunities in a game, Jim, and there was one. The quarterback just overthrew the receiver.
The Browns have it at the 24. And now he'll take off. James going to pull in the going pass. The Browns have leaned leaned on their tight end in the passing game to this point. James been a focal point for this offense here in the first half.
Anytime you have a tight end with talent, you want to get them involved in the passing game. You know why? Because it's a mismatch. They're going against linebackers, safeties, guys who are not as athletic as they are.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Richardson lined up in the backfield. Trent Richardson with the catch. And Richardson's tackled down at the 29.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Let's go.
First down at the 29. This play call is for the fullback. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Browns have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. First down and 10. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Play after play after play here on this drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Get ready.
2nd down and 10. Tosses the football. Gets about 9 on the play. The Browns are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
They step up to the 9-yard line.
Press coverage all the way.
Let's go. Blue got his back. Blue got his back.
Outside now on the toss. And that's a gain of 9.
Oh, man, he almost gets in the end zone, so close to getting over the goal line.
Play number 12 coming up for the offense.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
Toss to the outside.
Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more 2-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
The Steelers set to return the kick. That return's good for about 26. The Steelers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Browns offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Bites off the hit.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Second down here. Takes it out of the eye. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Richardson lined up in the backfield. First and 10. They'll go ground. That's a gain of 8. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and 2 coming up. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Browns take it from the 38. Takes another handoff. Richardson lined up in the backfield. And he's forced to the ground.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
And here we have second down. The Steelers will come out in the dime. And it's knocked down.
Well, in a situation like this, third and long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards.
The Browns have to get to the 49 for a first. Halfback sent in motion. The Browns from the 32. Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
All set to punt here. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Steelers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half. That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Second down after the incompletion.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Smith's all over the ball carrier.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short, then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Steelers line up, split backfield, takes it from the gun. And that's going to be a 3-and-out.
White's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds.
The Browns bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The Browns will take the snap from the 40. Trying to power his way right up the middle. Will go no huddle. 2nd and 9. There's a flag out. The defense accepts the penalty. Following the penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 19. Richardson lined up in the backfield. They're going to run it on the toss. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Well, the most common thing that most offensive coordinators do in the NFL on 3rd and long situations, they're going to call a play where they probably don't think they're going to pick up the 1st down, but they're looking for field position.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Browns will take the snap from the 35. He's got the catch.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
Coming to the line at the 43.
1st down following the long play. The wide receiver in motion. They'll run it off the toss. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. The defense will take the penalty.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
1st down at the 49. Finds his mark. Tackled down at the 22.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throwing the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Handoff out of the I formation. Richardson taken down.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
2nd and 8. Toss to the outside. Hides there to make the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Playing press coverage to the outside. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Going for it on 4th down.
Richardson lined up in the backfield.
Brings it into his body. Touchdown, and this game is tight.
And with more than a quarter to play, this situation here is suddenly looking a whole lot less dire.
How about that? Just in a few seconds, everything turns around. Now we have a close game, and everything is going to change here late in the third going into the fourth.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
And now here's the toss.
So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
And a flag comes out.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Bell's got it on the handoff. That's a pickup of 14.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down here after the run. Press coverage all the way.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Bell's taking the handoff.
He's taken down at the 42.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
2nd down and 7.
And they deck the quarterback.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
Coming to the line at the 49.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd and a long way to go. On his way. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
I wonder what the strategy is, Phil, with more than a quarter to go, because that last score puts this game virtually out of reach.
Well, I know this. The strategy on the losing side is show some courage and show some toughness. Let's change what's gone on here so far. It's not too late. It's getting tough, but it's not too late. We can find a way to win this game.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
The 18-yard line.
The Browns offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
First down at the 18.
Leonard Williams runs down the quarterback. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Picks up 8 here.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Browns will set up. The 28 is the first down line.
Throws made, and the first down is picked up. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
The Browns put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Now 1st and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Steelers set at the line. Dime package. 1st and 10. Catch made. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you've got that defense guessing.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
1st down and 10. To the ground. That's a gain of 7. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Browns have it at the 34. And they tackle him there at the 34. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Third and 3 coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside. Richardson lined up in the backfield. Richardson. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Get ready.
Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Flip to the outside.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Richardson lined up in the backfield. The Browns from the 22. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. They call his name again.
Stepping up to the line at the 14.
2nd down and 10. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's met after a gain of 8.
The Browns had a nice play design that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive.
Let's go.
Here's the quick toss. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 25th rushing touchdown of his career. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The ball is knocked out. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the two-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
He'll take it from the 1.
The Steelers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out and got it done.
To the outside, Bell. He's tackled right at the 24.
The Steelers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
They come to the line at the 24.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. And that's merciless in on the stop. The defense stops the clock. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. Bell's going to take the handoff now. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Pass is intercepted. Armstead's going to make the tackle.
We're getting late in the game, and that big defensive play now puts the offense in perfect position to take control of this one.
Yeah, you know what happened? I'll give a lot of credit to the defense, but the quarterback on the other side, I think he's had so much success, he got overconfident, and he took a chance, and he got burned.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. And that's a 2-yard gain. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the 4th quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
The Browns take it from the 23. Got hit on release. On the way, 3rd down. Press coverage all the way.
Let's go. Right, 38.
James got it, and a first.
The Browns did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The Browns coaching staff was upset with how the game went last week. Today, they still trail, but it's been a much better effort here, Phil.
The coaches back these players into the corner after last week's game, and they got to be happy with the effort so far here today.
First down, pressure on every snap now. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd and 10. He's wide open. open for the grab. That's his third catch of the day.
The Browns look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. This play set up by the long gainer. They're going back up top. He'll throw it over the middle. And it's swatted away. The Browns have used all of their timeouts. They'll have to go the rest of the way here in the fourth quarter without one.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's a gain of 10. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's four-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
The Browns have it at the 34. Toss play. Muscles through the defender. Ball is out. Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense. You see what they've done so far here today, Jim. They kept their heads about them, and they just calmly executed that third down play.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Richardson lined up in the backfield. The Browns have it at the 24. Pulls it in. Gains 20. The Steelers call a timeout. Their first. From inside the red zone. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Here's the first snap after the big play. And Richardson's handed the football. And gains about one. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. Second and goal from the 3. The give this time to the fullback. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. A huge third down play on the way. Third and goal from the 3. Takes it again.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Offense still on the field here on fourth down, needing 3 for the first. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. Oh, it almost picked off that time. And he'll go back to the sideline, kicking himself that they could not find a way to get the first down and kept the drive going as they were on their way for what appeared to be a winning drive.
Well, there's a lot of people to blame on that drive. I don't think anybody did a good job. The offensive line, the receivers, and the quarterback, they're all at fault.
First down with their backs to their own end zone. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Wide to the left.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead. and you're trying to run the football and run out the clock, but the defense is ready and stopped it for a short game.
Second down now. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Bell will get it on the toss. Has 12 on this play. It was a close one, and at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, it's a great feeling.
For Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.